Hello and welcome back to the final part 5 of this little mini series. If you haven't seen the other parts, do go back. If you know somebody that would really benefit from this series, feel free to share the love, and also let me know what's resonated for you, what's landed, what you're gonna do. I would love to hear it. So part number 9, this is all about leaning on your previous success. So I call this my success timetable, and I go into this exercise a lot more in my goal setting course. And this is really about understanding where you've been before. Because I think sometimes when we set a new goal or we choose to do something out of our comfort zone, we can think, oh my goodness, I'm starting from zero here. I've no idea what I'm doing. I haven't done this before. And the truth of it is you are bringing so much to the table, so much that you've done previously. And I really want you to lean on that. So in the success timeline, this is all about noticing those moments of adversity that you faced in the past, noticing those forks in the road, those sliding door moments where you're like, oh, I'm so glad that I did that. I don't know what came over me that day. I was so brave. It felt brilliant. I went for it, even though I was terrified. Really leaning on all of those things, because those ingredients, those moments that you've experienced in the past can really propel you forward. It's almost like riding a bike, you know, sometimes you may not have gone on a bike for many, many years, and you might have some worry or some anxiety or self-doubt about that. Like, can I really do that after having 2 children? I haven't ridden a bike for 15 years, you know, all of these sorts of things. And yet, for most of us, when we get back on that bike, the bike goes, it's all right. You just keep moving your legs. You know what to do. Just keep going. Take it easy. Take it slowly, and you will figure it out. And that's the place I want you to get to in this next chapter of your growth, where your body says, it's all right. This doesn't have to be fearful. This doesn't have to be scary. In fact, it can be enjoyable because you've got this. You can totally do this. You've done it before and you can do it again. And even if you haven't done this exact thing before, I'm sure there've been many times in your life where you've had to figure it out. So lean on all of that. Finally, how are you going to support your growth and your mindset and your expansion? So again, you might need some external support here. I've listened to so many podcasts over the years with high-performing people, so Olympians or great CEOs or entrepreneurs. And many of them have not got to where they've got to, achieving what they did on their own. I listened to Jessica Ennis-Hill, and she was talking about her physio, her coach, her person who makes her trainers, the nutritionalist, all sorts of different people. And sometimes that is going to be required of you as you move through this growth phase. And I've done this for the last 20 years, you know, I've always invested. And sometimes that has been a free version, sometimes that's been time and energy and focus. But sometimes I've said, no, it's time to make this work, to go all in, to find the money, to create the money and actually do it. So 2 things today. I want you to think about all of those things that you've maybe faced and moved through in your past and really lean on them. And secondly, I want you to think about who you need as part of your dream team to really make this happen. Because I tell you what, once you have that team, once you have people in your corner and maybe people who have figured it out already, it's going to create that lovely momentum. And when you're in that momentum, things happen much quicker than you maybe thought. And maybe you don't need a year. Maybe you could do this in 3 months, 6 months. I would love to know. Lots of love. Thanks for joining. Follow along. If you want to find out more, the next steps are down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.